hats. I'm wearing a scarf and my. Alright guys, so see the amount of snow out in the backyard. Let me know in the comment guys, how do you show love to a person who does not know how to receive? I told her not to give up on the person because that person, law, if you are there illegally, that's a crime, whether or not it's a violent crime. It is. How can you go into another person's country illegally and commit offenses, commit crime? I know that crime and violence is everywhere, but I am talking about our country, Jamaica. Sweet, sweet Jamaica, we not left here, we act here, we selfish. What happened to that? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day as usual. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm in the kitchen. For somebody who doesn't like to cook, I find myself in the kitchen quite often these days. I think I've said this in previous videos that I don't like cooking, but because I have a family, so that is the reason why I have to be cooking so often. If it was for me alone, I would cook most of the time. And I am not a fast food person. I do not like to buy food at a restaurant. I do not like to buy fast food. I rather cook my own food. I rather eat from home. So I'm not a fast food person. I'm not a takeout person. So that's the reason why I find myself in the kitchen cooking most of the times. So today I'm gonna cook on camera with you guys. So I hope you enjoy watching this vlog. Leave a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, so I'll be cooking today. I'll be cooking. Yesterday I cooked rice, and I did video that too, so I have that video to edit. So I cooked rice yesterday, so I'm not gonna cook any rice today. Today I'll be doing some dumplings and corned beef with cabbage and corned beef. So that's what I'll be preparing today. A simple and easy meal for dinner today. So just stay tuned and cook along with me and enjoy this video. So I already have my pot of water on the stove. The heat is under the pot, so I'm now going to need my flour. I want to make my dumplings. I'll also add cornmeal to my flour. I'm not going to take a lot of dumplings because, to be honest, I am cooking this meal. I don't really feel for it. I'm not cooking for myself, so I may have just one dumpling today. So most time when I do cook, guys, I don't eat a lot. I don't eat much. Yeah. So I'm going to add some cornmeal to the flour. I add some cornmeal, and then now I'm going to add salt. So I'm adding a touch of salt, a little bit of salt, and then I will be using my water, lukewarm water, to make my dough. Yes, guys, so that's what I'm doing right now. Alright guys, so this is what I want to talk to you guys about. Somebody, not a friend, not a colleague, it's just somebody, a random person. We were talking, we met along the way, and she had a lot of concern. She had a lot of story to share, a lot of things that has been happening with her. So she was asking me, how can she love someone who does not know how to receive love? How can somebody love someone, guys? Leave it in the comment and let me know. Can you love somebody who does not know how to receive love? What she's saying, she was saying to me that there's this person in her life. I'm not gonna tell you what relationship the person is, but there's this person in her life that she tries so hard to love that person, but it's like the person can't receive the love that she's giving. And no matter what she does, it's like, because of that, it's like the person is pushing her away from them. So, and it's not something that she wants to happen, but she has tried so much and she just feel like giving up. To be honest with you, I didn't know what to say to her. All I can say is I asked her if that person have been through anything before, if that person had any previous trauma, if that person, what was that person upbringing like, because some persons, because of the way they were brought up, they are not used to anybody loving them. They are not used to certain things, so it's hard for them to receive love. It's like they put up this guard. They have this guard where it is hindering them from accepting certain things, hindering them from accepting the good that other persons are trying to show them, or the love that other person is trying to give them. So they can't receive it because of what they are used to. So persons who are not used to getting love and affection, they will not know how to receive it. So that's what I was able, I tried to say to her, but I tell her, look, don't give up. Try to let that person know how you feel about them and see if you guys can talk it through, and if that person would need to get some counseling, seek some therapy, seek some professional help in that regards then. Because it must have been something why anybody at all is not able to accept or receive love that is shown unto them. She's saying that sometimes things are good, but it's like the person is not, they can't be consistent in having a good relationship. Today they are good and tomorrow, things just change for no reason at all. So the person is inconsistent when it comes on to maintaining a positive or a good relationship. So what can, she's confused. She said she's confused and she don't know what more to do. And she just needs somebody to tell her what to do or to guide her. And she wanted to know if I have had that experience before, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I had it, but I told her I told her no, I have not had that experience, but I know there are persons out there who definitely don't know how to receive love. Some persons, as a matter of fact, do not know how to show love because they didn't get any form of love or affection or attention or affection. Some persons were neglected in their younger days, as a child, so it's hard for them to really show or to even accept what love is or to accept love. So I told her not to give up on the person because that person needs love more than even she. That person needs affection more than how she needs it, because if she don't show that person, continue to show that person love, that person will not know. Well, further on, it's not gonna get any better. It's gonna get worse. So she just have to try to see how best she can help that person. Talk to the person, because it's a grown person, a person who is grown, a person who understand what life is about, so she can always talk to the person, let the person know how she feel, and tell the person what, when she try to show them love, what they do, and what it's causing to happen to her, because they don't want to be, I don't think they want to know that they're pushing you away, but it just happen naturally, because they're not used to it. But yeah, let us know in the comment, what is your take on it? Alright, the water soon start boiling. I'm going to turn up the stove a little more. And then my dough. Finish making my dough, so I'm going to make the dumplings now. Put them in the pot. Alright guys, so I see a lot of people on TikTok, all over TikTok, talk about the executive orders that are being signed by the American Prime Minister. And people making fun of it. Persons are, happy about some of them and stuff. What I find some of them very funny, the ones that persons are making fun of. Some of them I find not so funny, because I feel it for the persons. I know persons are in the country illegally, and they're there, some of them are there for a long time. So I do pity them, I feel it for them, because if I was there, even as a green card holder, as a black person, citizen, or immigrant, if I was there as a legal immigrant, guys, to be honest, I will be scared. Especially as a black immigrant. I can just imagine the persons who are there illegally, how they feel, what's happening with their mindset right now. But I hope, especially if they are there for years, and if they should get deported back to their country, they have nothing in place, nothing there to go back to. I can't even imagine, I can't even fathom what they are going through mentally right now. A lot of persons are in hideout. It's sad, but it's the law. And the government is doing nothing wrong. As much as you don't want that to happen to anybody, is not doing anything wrong, because it's the law. If you are there illegally, that's a crime, whether or not it's a physical crime or a violent crime, it is a crime. So persons have to face the consequences, and I just hope and pray that these persons who will be deported to their country, or things will work out for them in such a way that they have something to go back to, and they can go back to their country to make ends meet. We just have to hope and pray for them, because what can we do? It's his country, and there are rules and laws that we have to abide by. But you know what? I don't understand. How can you go into another person's country illegally and commit offenses, commit crime, violent crimes? Those persons who they consider their primary persons to deport out of the country. Those persons are illegal in the country, and they go and they commit crime. How can you think of something like that? If you go into a country, if you're in a country illegal, common sense should tell you that you should keep yourself out of trouble. Why would you want to go to somebody's country illegally? And illegally, it's a crime. Legally, going into the country illegally, it's a crime. But then you go there and you commit a violent offense. How can you do that? How can you do something like that? Nobody wants any criminal in their country. If you're an immigrant, worse if you are there illegally. Nobody would want you in their country, right? So the law is there. They have to protect their country. So I don't see anything wrong in what they are doing, but I just pity those. I'm feeling for those persons who, who are, especially the ones who are there, who are trying to make ends meet, who are there and is contributing to the country itself, and is, trying to live a peaceful life, and life without trouble, even though they are there illegally. Those are the persons who I'm sorry for, and I hope before they reach them, they can put things in place so they won't be illegal and things will happen, but it's not easy. But they have to protect their country. Yep. So hold strong, everyone. Hold strong. Just hold strong and pray for your family members. If you are, especially my Jamaican people, if you have family members who are in the US who are illegal right now, just pray for them and hope that things work out in their favor. That they can set themselves straight. Even though I don't know if maybe it's too late now, but if not too late, I hope before they're being caught on, before them catch up on them, I hope they can set themselves straight, because it's not easy, especially if you ever go back to Jamaica and you not have nowhere to go back to, you not have nothing to go back to, especially if you did that, you never help nobody a yard. Nobody a yard couldn't get nothing from you, or you never send back nothing a yard to secure yourself, But yeah. Alright, so another thing I want to talk about, guys, is I saw where this lady, a returning resident, went back to Jamaica, and she went back to Jamaica as a returning resident, build her house, go down to work and her continue working on her place, and then, them just take her life away like that. They rob her and take her life away. What is happening in Jamaica? Why are these criminals on the loose like that? Why are they so free for all? The criminals are so free for all in Jamaica. Why is it like that? It's sad to know that somebody lived their life, save their money, build their house back in their country. They build them house in them country, and then when they go down to live them retirement, to live a good life, retire from them work, set themselves away where they can live a comfortable life back home. And when them go down to inherit all of that, the criminals them just come and snatch their life away, rob them, thief them, take away them things and take away them life. Why couldn't they just take the things and save the woman's life? That is so sad. It makes me angry. So that is one of the reasons why, that is one of the reasons why I have access to the new Jamaican news. I have access to CVM and TVJ, but I try not to indulge. I try not to watch them on a regular basis, because I can't stand the crime, to watch the news and all I see is crime and violence. It hurts. I don't like it. It hurt me, man. It is so sad. The woman live her life, save her money, build her house, go back home for retire. If you're a retirement, return resident, and just come, take what the woman thinks them and No little mercy. No little mercy. That's sad. That is so sad. I can't imagine what our family members they may be going through right. I don't even want to imagine. I can't fathom that, you know? It is sad. It better than they take rob her and leave her. Make she live her life. It's wrong, but I mean at least let the woman live some life. Make the woman inherit what she build. She build her house and she never get to go back or live in it. That is sad, man. As Jamaica, we need to do better than that. We need to do better than that as Jamaican, because this is only deterring other persons who live overseas. When other persons who live overseas see things like this happening, they're not gonna spend their money back home. They're not gonna send their money back home to build anything. They're not gonna think about returning back to their country because of the crime and violence. They're gonna want to live the rest of their life wherever they are, or go to another Caribbean country where we have less crime and violence. Mind you, I know that crime and violence is everywhere, but I am talking about our country, Jamaica. Sweet, sweet Jamaica, we not left here, we act here, we selfish. What happened to that? Why are we allowing the criminals to take over our country like that? What is being done? What is put in place to get rid of these criminals? Nothing is being done, because they're living a free for all life, doing anything. People on their live and they just go in there and killing them just like that. People on social media, they are killing them in broad daylight, and nothing is being done. You just hear say the violent act is committed, and you don't hear getting a follow-up as to whether or not these persons were caught, or investigation is kept going on to find these criminals. Nothing. But when a well-known person or a politician or anything is being affected by these persons, you see follow-up, you catch them in no time. But when a little person, a normal person like you and me, get caught up in this, nothing. Look how many young people lose their life. Look at that girl from St. Thomas going to a funeral and then just snatch her life away, do what they want to do with her and leave her like as the way how she was born. Nothing is like dog. Human beings, they're treating us like dogs. Why? Alright, so my dumplings are in the pot, so now I'm going to prepare the cabbage. I'm going to cut up the cabbage. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm going to use about half of it, and I'm going to add a small tin of corned beef to it with some carrot and my other seasoning. So stay tuned, you'll see what I put in the pot. I'm going to use maybe 3/4. Normally I take off the first layer of the cabbage and then wash it. Oh, outside is so windy, guys. So windy. And the snow, we got a lot of snow last night, and the wind is just blowing the snow. We are gonna go out there and shovel up some of those snow with your stick as soon as we all cook. So let me take you guys out there with me when I'm shoveling. Finish cutting the cabbage, guys. So now I'm gonna wash and cut the carrot. I'm gonna add only 1 carrot to it. I'm gonna add tomato, scallion, onion, and the pepper. So I cut up my onion, tomato, scallion, pepper. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some of this in with the cabbage, not all of it. You'll see what I do with the rest of this further down in the video. Alright guys, so to the cabbage and the seed, I'm going to add my rest of seasoning. I'm not going to put too much salt because the corned beef itself is salty, so just a little to give it more flavor. And I'm adding some thyme leaves. Yes guys, this is how I season my cabbage. Just like I'm seasoning protein. Some black pepper, and of course some all-purpose. Alright guys, so I'm going to prepare the cabbage now. So I spray a little oil in the pot. I'm just waiting for the pot to heat up, and then when the pot is heated, I will add the cabbage. No, not the cabbage. First thing I'm going to do before I add the cabbage to the pot, I'm going to add the seasoning. I'm going to add them to the pot, and as soon as the pot is heated, and then I'll prepare the corned beef first before I add my cabbage. So that's how I prepare my corned beef and cabbage, guys. So just stay tuned for the corned beef. Alright guys, so now I'm going to open my corned beef. My beef is here, secure. When I was born, knowing myself, this is how you open corned beef, guys. And I think with globalization and modern times, I think they could change this process, this way of opening your corned beef. Make we can just pull something from the top and the corned beef open. So this is outdated now, man. Sometimes you lose a key, sometimes it get messed up, So yeah, I'm adding now the corned beef to the pot, guys. For those of you, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Just smashing out the corned beef, guys. Taking it from its lump. So I'm gonna add the cabbage now to the corned beef. It's a lot of cabbage. So I'm just gonna stir this to even out the corned beef with the cabbage. And cabbage don't need to cook a long time. I like when my cabbage is crunchy. And my steamed cabbage is crunchy. need to add any more seasoning to the corned beef because I already seasoned the cabbage. There are so many ways in which you could have done this, guys. There is more than one way to skin a dog. So you'll get the same result. So many ways you could have done this and you get the same results, right? See? So I'm going to cover the pot and allow it, the cabbage to steam. And my dumplings are ready. They are cooked, they are floating on top. So I'm going to turn that off. Just let it sit there. And now my cabbage is steaming, guys. So I'll get back to you when that is finished, guys. And also I'm going to go outside to shovel some snow. I'm going to take you with me. So just stay tuned for that. Most of the snow was shoveled already by my lister. So I'm going to go shovel what need to be shoveled, and then I will go pick up Kalisa from school. So just stay tuned for that. So this is actually a cooking vlog, not just cooking, it's a cooking vlog. Cabbage is about ready, guys. So yeah, as long as the carrot is good. Everything is good. Carrot is crunchy, cabbage is crunchy. It's good. So I'm going to turn off the stove. Take this from the stove. You don't want it to dry out. Just cover it but leave some hair in it. So I am finished with my cooking, guys. So now I'm going to go outside. I'm going to get dressed. I'll be putting on a sweater. I'm going to put on 2 sweaters and my coat and my pants, my socks. I actually wear 2 socks when I'm going to shovel the snow with my boots. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna take you with me. So let's go. Alright, guys, so see the amount of snow out in the backyard here. So I'm not gonna shovel this side, but this is where I'm gonna shovel. This section here, that's where I'm gonna shovel. This section here that you see I'm walking. Right, so I'm wearing my hat, I'm wearing a scarf and my gloves, my coat. So I'm now gonna shovel up for you guys to see. Where am I gonna just, yeah. guys. Most of it was shoveled early this morning, so it's not a lot, but it's still a lot. It's not a lot, but still a lot for me. I am not a neat shoveler. I don't shovel trees. Alright guys, so I went to pick up Kalissa, so here she is. Say hi, Kali.
Hi.
Yes, so I went to pick her up. So we're going back home now. Guys, it is so cold. It is colder than this morning. When I was traveling the snow, my nose started to run, my eyes were running. Oh my gosh, so it's -3, which shouldn't be that cold, but I don't know, the snow and the sun shining down on the snow will make the time much feel colder than it actually is. So I pick up Kalissa, finish cooking, finish shoveling, so now we're going home. I don't eat my dinners yet, so I'm gonna go home. I may have a shower before I have my dinner or vice versa. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please go ahead guys, like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel guys. I am rooting for 500 subscribers guys, so please support the channel by subscribing, all right, and watch the videos guys. All right guys, bye for now. Say bye, Kali.